of her descent, she plunged the blade deep into his father's heart. Bastian's scream raged as guttural as a grown man's. It carved his chest hollow with pain he would harbour for years. He ran onto the bridge, collapsed beside his father, and met the woman's falsely sorry eyes. She glanced behind her at another woman at the bridge's end, who beckoned with a hasty hand. The first woman lifted the bloody bone knife to her palm, like she meant to cut herself to complete the ritual. But with one last look at Bastien, she cast the knife into the forest and fled, leaving the boy with a dead father and a lesson seared forever in his memory. Believe every story you hear.
1. Sabine. It's a good day for shark hunting. At least that's what Ailesse keeps telling me. I pant, climbing behind her as she springs from one rock outcropping to the next. Her auburn hair gleams poppy red in the morning sunlight. The strands whip wildly in the sea breeze as she effortlessly scales the cliff. Do you know what a true friend would do? I grab a handhold on the limestone and catch my breath. Ailesse pivots and looks down at me. She doesn't mind the precarious ledge she's standing on. A true friend would toss me that crescent pendant. I nod at the grace bone that dangles among the small shells and beads on her necklace. The bone came from an alpine ibex we hunted in the far north last year. He was Ailesse's first kill, but I was the one who fashioned a piece of his sternum into the pendant she wears. I'm the better bone carver, a fact Ailesse encourages me to gloat about. I should, because it's the only thing I'm better at. She laughs, my favourite sound in the world. Throaty, full of abandon, and never condescending. It makes me laugh too, even though mine is self-deprecating. Oh, Sabine! She climbs back down to me. You should see yourself. You're a mess. I smack her arm, but I know she's right. My face is hot, and I'm dripping sweat. It's very selfish of you to make this look easy. Ailesse's lower lip juts in a humorous pout. I'm sorry. She places a supportive hand on my back, and I relax onto my heels. The 30-foot distance to the ground doesn't seem so vast anymore. All I can think about is what it will feel like to have a shark's sixth sense. With its grace bone, I'll be able to discern when someone is nearby, which will make you the best farrier the Luress have seen in a century. I drone. She's talked of little else all morning. She grins and her shoulders shake with merriment. Come, I'll help you up. We're almost there. She doesn't give me her crescent pendant. It wouldn't do any good. The grace can only belong to the huntress who imbued it with the animal's power. Otherwise, Ailesse would have given me all her bones. She knows I loathe killing. The journey to the top is easier with her at my side. She guides my feet and takes my hand when I need a little lift. She prattles on about every fact she's gleaned about sharks. Their enhanced sense of smell, their superior vision in low light, their soft skeletons made of cartilage. Ailesse plans to select a hard tooth for her grace bone, since it won't decay over her lifetime. The defining mineral in real bone is also abundant in teeth, so the shark's graces will imbue it in the same way. We finally reach the summit, and my legs tremble while my muscles unwind. Ailesse doesn't pause to rest. She races to the opposite side, plants her feet at the extreme edge of the drop-off to the sea, and squeals in delight. The breeze ripples across her short, snug dress. Its single strap complements her shoulder necklace, which wraps in strands from her neck to below her right arm. The dress is the perfect length for swimming. Before we set off this morning, Ailesse removed the longer white skirt she usually wears on top. She spreads her arms wide and stretches her fingers. What did I tell you? She calls back to me. A perfect day. There's scarcely a wave down there. I join her, though not as close to the edge, and peer downward. 45 feet below, the lagoon is encircled by limestone cliffs such as this one. The wind can only skip across the skin of the water. And a shark? Just give me a moment. I've seen reef breeds here before. Her burnt umber eyes sharpen to see what I can't, deep beneath the water. Ailesse's second